Yo, 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 you already know what it is. You already know what it do. Welcome back to the Broken Mute Button Network. As always, you are now tuned into Rumble Ready Fight Podcast. It's your boy Gotti, and I'm here with
Your boy KEKE. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and boy, do we have some discussions today. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We're going straight to the recap.
Let's go.
Straight to the recap. We're going straight into the recap. So
Let's
how you feeling
go.
about the Pitbull cruise? Lamont Roach ends in a majority draw.
Well, I did. To be honest, I was waiting for the fight to come on. We got to talk about how fights are coming on Saturdays and the main events are coming on Sundays midnight. Man, this got to stop, man. This shit got to stop. I was waiting for the fight to come on. I ended up falling asleep. I fell asleep during the
That's
ring
right.
walk, but I woke up. To watching the draw and things like that. But after watching highlights of it, I see that Lamont Roach, he got clipped. His glove touched the canvas. After that, he made adjustments. I
Yeah.
believe it was a good fight. At the end of the day, them calling it a draw, I think it's great for the fans because the fans, we wouldn't mind seeing it again.
Yeah.
I think it would be great.
So you remember what I said to you before the fight, right?
What
You
was
remember what I
that?
said to you before they did their ring walk? You don't remember what I said to you?
I don't
I
remember.
said
I was trying to say I fell asleep.
I think I even said it last week on the show. I said there might be some controversy in this fight. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the controversy is that people feel that Lamont Roach did enough to beat Pitbull because Pitbull did slow down. I felt Pitbull slowed down after the 6th round. It was about the 7th round he got slower, and Lamont Roach probably took over from there. But he left a lot of questions open the first 6 round plus the knockdown. And let's be honest with you, the fight is only a draw. It was a draw because Pitbull ended up losing a point. You know what I'm saying? So if Pitbull never lost that point, Pitbull would have won on all the scorecards by 1 point.
Well, being that it's controversial, let's see it again. They got to go back in it, go back and do it again. And again, us fans, we the winners. We
What
we
Pitbull
so
say?
we win.
What Pitbull said? Pitbull said, "I'm not Tank. I'll give him a rematch. We could do be the next fight."
Shots fired too.
Yeah, but then
Shots
Tank
fired.
talking about he gonna fight him next. Tank, you're always fighting somebody next, and then it'd be a fight that we don't even want. Ryan was the last fight we asked from you that you gave us. The rest of them you haven't given us nothing.
Right. But hold on now. What about the undercard? What I told you. I told you.
Hold on. We're not done with that with the main event though. I want to talk a little. I know you had I know for a fact you saw
I stayed up for that fight.
Yeah, I was like, I know you saw that. But what I want to talk about is that I'm not mad at the draw. I felt it wasn't really too controversial because I felt the fight was that close where it should have been a draw. I think the draw was the right call.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the draw is the right call because Lamont Roach did hurt his hand in the fight. Believe he said he broke his hand. But that was in the middle of the fight. It wasn't like it was early in the fight he broke his shit. He said it was sometime in the fight he broke it. I don't think he specified what round.
Second half, maybe. Second half, you said middle, right? Second half.
Yeah, it could be. I don't even think it's second half because second half, that's probably when it numbed up and that's when his output was a little more. He threw less than Pitbull but landed more. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things because Pitbull go in there and throw.
That means his shots are more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Like his shots were more accurate.
Yeah, but Pitbull was hitting that boy those first 3 rounds. I was sitting there like, yo, Roach is getting hit a lot by Pitbull.
It doesn't surprise me.
And now the whole time I'm saying to myself, I said, when I'm watching, the way from my perspective, this is my perspective. I know a lot of people going to be in the comments giving their perspective and think their perspective is the only perspective. But this is mine. Everybody's entitled to their own. To me, I felt that early in the fight, at least for the first 6 rounds, that he was eating a lot of shots. Yeah, he stumbled. He was off balance when he touched the ground because obviously, it was the glove and he spun around when he had.
Still
you know what I'm saying? But it's still
8-10 round.
Yeah, 100%. It's still a knockdown. Definitely not going to take that away from him. But I mean, I feel like he kind of got shitted on because Tank took a whole knee and didn't even get the point for that. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel bad for Roach because he did get caught up in back-to-back draws. the Tank fight, I felt it wasn't a draw. He won that clear to me. But this fight, people going to argue and say that, oh, no, Roach won that shit because it's one of those, what you see more recent type things. So the last few rounds, if you see him won that, most people tend to ignore the early rounds, kind of like how I feel what people are doing with the Haney and Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For the most part, when it comes down to Lamar Roach, I mean, getting controversial draws is great. Is doing great for his career because it makes people want to tune in more, want to see it again.
That's that winky right. He's right now. The
winky right syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like fights that he probably should have won or probably should have got the edge or the win or whatever, they find ways to like screw him over and that shit. You feel me?
But it's great for marketing, though. I got to be honest. It's great for marketing.
Honestly, I would have not even been mad if either one of them won the fight because I wouldn't have came on. I instantly would have called for a rematch regardless because the fight was that close. The one judge,
the question mark there.
The one judge who scored the fight 5 more rounds towards Pitbull needs to not do main events of big fights like that no more because that was crazy.
Disgrace. These judges, man. I mean, pure disgrace, man. I mean, where they find these judges? I'm starting to really think these judges be on the WBC payroll, but that's another story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we gonna talk about that shit too tonight. That WBC shit after we recap the card.
We have to. That's a must.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that rematch. They definitely got this one right here. They and whoever wins this, you're probably gonna get a trilogy out of the next fight. Honestly, if it's close again and they actually got a victor, I would love to see them fight again and have another draw and then go to a third fight.
I think Lamar will pull it off this time. Again, he's very, very good at adjusting Pitbull. And once you've been in the ring with somebody, you already know them already. Pitbull has a predictable style. You know he's gonna come out and come straight forward. That style is so predictable.
But the thing,
Lamar in the rematch.
The little nigga's kind of fast, bro.
Hey, but timing, you know what beef speed, right? Timing. That's it. And Lamar, out of all the fighters I've seen, like, yo, he's one of the most patient fighters. One of the most patient fighters I've ever seen in a while, man. Besides Shakur, Lamar is very, very patient, man. I noticed that during the first fight with him.
I think Loma's more patient.
Hell no. Lamar Roach has a lot of patience. He sit there, he will take you apart. He'll take you apart.
I feel like,
but I like the adjustment he made. I mean, as a champion, I love to see when champions make adjustments. I feel like as a fighter, you got to have more than an A game plan. You got to have a B, C, D. You have to go. I mean, with that being said, we could get into Foster and Fulton.
Great segue.
I'm very, very disappointed. Like, you telling me you knew Foster was bigger than you. What the fuck did you do in your training camp? You knew he had a longer reach. What the fuck did you do in your training camp? You didn't prepare for the reach? Like, are you serious?
Well, me personally, I felt there was no reason for him not to be prepared. Which, by the way, I give you your props. You was right about that on a prediction on that because I was definitely going Fulton, so I give you your props. What I don't understand is that he should have been more than prepared for this fight. But there is a such thing as being over prepared. I don't know if he over prepared where he wasn't really ready.
My ass. He couldn't. He beat him with a jab from the first round.
Yeah,
all
he
the way
did.
To the 12th round.
Yeah, he really
no
did.
Adjustment.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah,
he beat him with one of the most basic things in boxing. In boxing, the basic is the jab.
Yeah.
You couldn't make an no B, C, D, no game plan.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. That was embarrassing. That was horrible, man. To me, and it made his trainer look bad because what the hell did you go over with your fighter in training? Because all the hard work is done in training camp.
And
what the fuck was he training for?
Yeah, Bozy Ennis.
Yeah, Bootsy Ennis. Bozy Ennis, yes.
Yeah,
Bozy Ennis. I mean, I'm looking at him and I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what the fuck are you telling this dude? Like, it's embarrassing. Like, I was a trainer and I was my fighter, I would be embarrassed, bro.
Yeah.
I would really be embarrassed. And then it's always like we got to stop these fighters from coming out and come with these huge entrances, man. Like, stop it, man. Because these fighters who be having these great entrances get their ass whipped. Like, come on, man. Come on, you know, television. You're on borrowed time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you have a big entrance, you get your ass with that 10% of your purse. It should come out 10% of your fucking purse. Wasting people's time, getting your ass whipped, man. Come on, man.
Or if you come out there talk about making excuses, talk about your equipment that you ordered a ring was 100 pounds. That's why you may have lost. You should be fined for that stupid ass excuse. Yeah.
Wilder, wow, that's crazy.
That shit's stupid as hell. You tried that shit on before you walked that night, nigga. You ain't just put it on.
That's a fact. That wasn't his first time putting that shit on. He got his ass whipped because he can't fight going backwards. That's why. He's a one-trick pony. All he has is a 1-2. Okay, and if he walks, and again, a lot of fighters, I believe a lot of fighters who stepped in the ring with Wilder were scared. They were intimidated by his size. So he would walk him down. If you let him walk you down, the fight is over.
Yeah. But anyway, back to this fight.
He destroyed them. It was unanimous decision. Destroyed that dude, man.
Well, now, I told you he wasn't going. I told you he wasn't going to stop him because I just didn't see the stoppage happening like at all. I just didn't see it.
I believe he could have. I believe there was respect
late
between
in the fight,
them two.
Like between the 11th, 12th round, I probably could have.
The championship rounds, he turned it up. Foster showed you he could have turned it up. He showed you that. But what's the whole point of turning it up when you beating somebody with a jab? You don't have to. I would just embarrass him. I would show you how amateurish this guy looked. This dude shouldn't even be in the sport if I'm whooping him with a fucking jab. I'm beating him with one fucking hand. The whole fight. There's no need for me to try. He turned up a little bit on him, and then he just went back to boom, boom. Crazy, man.
Shout out to Shaki Foster. Shout out to Shaq.
I thought I was watching Rocky 1. Okay, for real. I thought your boy Foster looking like Apollo, just jabbing, boom, boom, boom. Come on, man. It's embarrassing. What's next?
And that was that nigga. That was his. First of all, that was the nigga biggest fight. So shout out to Shaq for getting that win. And then on top of that, WBC did some funny shit in that shit though, bro. That I didn't like. Because this nigga didn't make weight, so instead the nigga,
up, which is crazy. Putting on the weight he didn't make.
I feel like I don't even know if the nigga even motherfucking lost money in his purse. I don't know if they said anything about it. Somebody let us know in the comments. But it seemed like he kind of got rewarded with a title fight for an interim title fight at 35. A division he probably wasn't even thinking about.
For missing weight. That's crazy. So you reward. I'm telling you, it's criminal. It's criminal.
And it's for Shakur Stevenson's belt because he's on recess, I believe, because he's fighting Tio at 140.
It's criminal. I mean, what they try to do is they're trying to set the stage. That's all. They try to set the stage. That's all. I mean, to be honest, my thoughts on the WBC, again, I feel like they're very biased towards fighters, towards a lot of fighters, especially when it comes down to African American fighters fighting Mexican fighters. They're very, very biased, man. I've seen this throughout the course of years. I mean, you got fighters that are
hey, the nigga running the shit,
positive
for
PEDs. Fighters that are testing positive for PEDs and they getting slapped on the wrist. I mean, let's talk about it. Let's be for real. Canelo whole camp tested positive for PEDs. And we talking about most of the people
every show.
Most of the people in his camp and Canelo, including Canelo himself, all WBC champions. Think about that.
Don't a Spanish nigga run it?
Mauricio Suleiman, he's the president. He's the president. And he giving a lot of slaps on the wrist. I mean, let's go. I mean, what's going on?
You know them niggas got a history of sticking together.
Shit, you ain't never lied. Even that shit that they did with Bud and talking about WBC and Mauricio Suleiman, to me that was very, very unprofessional on his part. When you gonna make the little bullshit cardboard of Bud and have everybody sign it, that's very, very disrespectful and culture. Very, very disrespectful. And my thing is, you don't want 3%. Everybody else accepted the 3%. What makes you think, motherfucker, if we have an agreement, if y'all get 3% of my purse, what makes you think you're entitled to more? Bud paid IBF, WBO, WBA their 3%, and it wasn't a problem. WBC, you counting his purse now? You go on record and said Bud made $50 million, and you don't want the 3%? What? Yo, what are you doing with these? First of all, to be honest, right? They're taxing fighters. Okay? Now my thing is, as a fighter, right? I gotta pay my manager a percentage. I gotta pay my team a percentage, and I have to pay every sanctioning body, whoever I have a belt for, right? Every sanctioning body, 3%, bro. What? And what Bud Crawford said made a lot of sense. It's like, yo, why I gotta pay y'all to wear y'all title when I'm the champion? Y'all should be paying me. And on top of that, one of the belt that count the most is the Ring Magazine belt. That's the belt.
Yeah,
that makes the most sense.
That's why some niggas were surprised. That's why some niggas were surprised at Oscar when he came out and did his clapback or whatever. It was talking about Bud and talking about you wouldn't have a name in boxing. It wasn't for the sanctioning bodies. But the thing is, you gotta what Oscar wasn't getting to is like the amount of money that
too. Let's not forget WBC. He's Mexican. Gotta throw that in there.
It's like, bro, how you gonna sit there and say that knowing that first of all, 300,000. First of all, it needs to be a set price. I think it should be a set price. Like if you whatever you get 15 grand
fight that they every have. Fight. If Bud fought 3 times a year, the WBC is getting paid 9%. That whole year, okay, 3. How is that? How are you getting paid every time I fight? How?
And what exactly are you doing with the money? You know what I'm saying?
But this is what Errol Spence was saying too back then. Like, yo, we need to find out what they're doing with this money.
Floyd said it too.
Floyd Mayweather said it. Bud Crawford said it. Errol Spence said it. Like, yo, wait, what are y'all doing with this money? Y'all, what Bud Crawford said, yo, y'all getting paid off the backs of the fighters. Y'all having all these WBC just conventions off our blood, sweat, and tears.
And that's
what are y'all doing for us?
And that's what Floyd said. Floyd said, like, you have all these divisions, you create these divisions like super. He said, ain't no such thing as a super or a junior.
Let's talk about right.
He said, you created all these shit.
I'm glad
that way you could have pretty much to have
more sum it up money. 3%. 3%. You create the super division, superweight divisions.
I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, but
copy. Yeah. So you create these super, and then on top of that, he said there's too many belts in the division. But you know why? Again, because you want to create these super divisions, these super champions, right? And these junior champions, all for money, all for a fucking fee, all for a fee. This shit gotta stop. It has to stop.
And that's why I kind of
understand. Shit too.
That's why I kind of understand where Dana White and Nick Khan is coming from. Because first of all, Nick Khan, they got the Nick Khan in them. What they're saying, because Nick Khan broke the Ali Act down. What they're trying to do a little more. Because Dana White, I think he did a poor job of kind of breaking it down. And I kind of, in a way, kind of see what they're doing. And it kind of makes sense. And it does kind of help the boxer. So
break it down.
So basically, they don't want to change the Ali Act. They want to add an option to the Ali Act. They want to keep the regular one as is. If you choose to go with that route, you could do that option. And then you have the other option, what they want to do as far as what they want to do, like where you could cut off having a manager, they could manage and promote you like how they do with UFC fighters.
Well, that's cool. You have an option of plan A and plan B. That's if you and that's part of negotiations, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that
would be great. That would be great. So you're adding to it, not dismissing the act in its entirety. But you want to add to it. Give a fighter, because you got fighters who have their own businesses, who have their own promotional companies. Allegedly, some fighters, you see their name on a promotion. Give them the opportunity to make their own money. Come on, again, you have to pay your managers and all these people. If I can negotiate with you, right, and you don't necessarily have to need your team to negotiate, why not? Why not give a fighter that option? That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah. But the option, the second option is they're working with being under their banner. You know what I'm saying? Like how their option is pretty much the UFC route. And then the other option is to continue doing what you're doing. But if you're going to do the other way, the regular Ali Act, obviously they not going to fuck with you because they're going to want you to play underneath their version of the Ali Act. So you have to make your option.
All right. So I'm assuming this, right? You correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes down to option A under the Ali Act, right? Your managers, certain things have to be disclosed.
Everything
you could do that. You would probably get that on a fight basis. All right. But if you go with option B, when you just want to work with the company directly, but not without management and things like that, I think they will sign you to like more of a contract, maybe 3 years, 3-fight deal and shit like that. Which is dope.
So now, because at first, the way everybody was riffing about it and shit, and Oscar again putting out misinformation. Oscar, you know what I'm starting to notice? Oscar's putting out a lot of misinformation.
He's a messy bitch.
Yeah,
he's a messy bitch.
Because like when he said about the whole the UFC being investigated, but Dana White already came out prior saying that he called the FBI himself after the fight, after he questioned the dude because he heard from the betting company. Because he said all the betting companies call him directly if something's odd. But he gonna come out here. They on the investigation. Dana's gonna get in trouble type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, Oscar?
Starting shit.
Yep.
Starting shit. That's all he doing, starting shit. Oscar De La Hoya, miserable dude, man. Even with him, he got something against, Turkey and, Bud Crawford and stuff like that. He's mad at Turkey. Oscar De La Hoya, his stable sucks. He's working under the zone and things like that as well.
Ryan is his only cash cow.
It's over. No.
And Ryan got
Ortiz. Ortiz.
That's right. But he's not a cash cow. He got to get to be a cash cow. He has to beat Boots to be a cash cow, and that's probably.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But that's very unlikely. To me, it's very unlikely. Virgil Ortiz fans, y'all probably think it's unlikely he beat Boots, but I think it's the opposite. We title to our own opinion.
You don't want no smoke Boots. Oscar De La Hoya is not stupid. He's trying to see a lot of what's going on now in boxing. People are trying to they want their fighters associated with one of the top fighters in the sport. Now it's gonna make it seem that they're trying to promote it like this, like, oh, the scared tactic, the scared narrative. Oh, Boots Ennis is scared to fight Virgil Ortiz to boost Virgil Ortiz up. It's marketing. It's all marketing. Now look, this is the guy who Boots doesn't want to fight. This is the most feared guy in boxing. It's all a marketing scheme, bro.
Yeah.
It's all a marketing scheme.
Well, them niggas, I think the fight's gonna get signed. I think it's like imminent too. Like I think it's very imminent. Like when I mean imminent, I mean by like Christmas time we're gonna see it. I wouldn't be surprised if that fight is on the same card in February for Barrios and Ryan Garcia.
I can see that fight happen next year. I could definitely see it happen next year.
It has no choice now at this point.
I could see it maybe April, May.
I'm thinking February, bro.
You thinking February?
Nigga, these niggas both just fought in October. Both their fights ended. Well, Boots ended the first round. Virgil's ended the second round in a domination. Both got knockouts. These niggas is not hurt. They ready to go. February. If Shakur and Teofimo's fight January 31st and they announced the fight like a week or two ago, these niggas could fight February 21st.
Well, it only seemed like only one person wanted to fight. That's what it seemed like. And that's the person that went in the ring asking where the contract is at. Like, yo, what's going on?
Like I said, I think that fight is imminent. I think it's going to happen. I actually truly think that fight's going to happen.
I believe it's going to happen too.
Because I don't believe Errol Spence is even ready to come back yet. Even though he was in a crowd talking about I'm back. But against who?
Yeah, he back at the fights. That's what he talking about. People took his words out of context. Remember, let's not forget he had the red hat with the T on. I guess that means for Terrence Crawford too, huh?
No, but he was also at the fight. He was at Crawford Canelo too.
Because when you really think about it, right? Let's not forget you had Jamel Charlo release something on Instagram, and it went viral about a lion and the shark. Let's be for real. Remember that?
He's talking about Boots. So, he called out all these niggas, but that nigga ain't even in the negotiation table with nobody, man. At least not to the public. But the last rumor was Errol Spence, and nothing happened from that. So
I believe a lot of things that were being done is just to see how people would react to it. Don't get me wrong. I always wanted to see Charlo and Spence go at it. From the sparring sessions I heard that they did have, I heard it was very, very intense sparring sessions.
Yeah.
I remember Brian, was it Cluster? Is Cluster or Custer?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Cluster. I don't know, bro.
Cluster.
Whatever,
okay.
bro. I know they know what you're talking about.
Well, he said he's seen the sparring sessions between the two, and it's very, very intense. So it looked like a pay-per-view fight. So I would love to see both guys go at it. I mean, both guys been inactive, and both guys can really make some money together coming back. I think it'll be a great fight for both.
Yeah,
But as
yeah.
far as Spence coming back and fighting some Virgil Ortiz, no way. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. Not now.
Yeah.
Because why you wasn't calling Spence out when he was active? Why you didn't call him out then? Get your ass whipped. That's
When
why.
wasn't he at 47 as well?
Yes, he was. There was the yup. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He may have. He may have. We just probably never paid attention to Virgil Ortiz because I
No,
ain't
he
paying
didn't.
attention to him until he got to
That shit.
54.
No,
So
you know why? We would have known. We would have
let
said,
us
yo,
know
what
in
you
the
would have thought of?
comments.
Which we would have said, yo, what you think about Ortiz keep calling Spence out and Spence ain't responding? We would have been heard that shit. We would have been heard that shit. And the way I talk about Spence, him being an eye collector and a body and a rib snatcher, knowing your ass, you would have said, yo, why you avoiding Ortiz? Why he avoiding Ortiz? You would have been said that. Come on, man. So you already know that. Come on, man.
Yeah, but now with Spence, I would definitely like. Who's going to be on it? Yo, they haven't even announced any undercard fights for this T.O. and what's the name fight? Shakur Stevenson fight.
We'll narrow it down. They've been giving us some lit cards too, especially
Yeah.
especially Turkey. He's been giving us some great cards. I could see Hitchison. Who's Hitchison?
So my brother debunked that shit. So so there was rumoring Hitchison and Jermaine Ortiz was in negotiations, and then they said negotiations fell through. But my brother said that Richardson Hitchens tweeted today that he never even got a contract and never even been in no negotiations with Jermaine Ortiz.
Gary Antoine. What about Gary Antoine?
They at 140, they got belts.
Right. It'll be a unification.
Unify.
That's the fact. It'll be great right on the Teal card. Teal and Shakur card. That would be a great fight.
Yeah. That'll be a good one.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
Keyshawn Davis back in the ring too. I think he should come back. I think that would be great for the sport of boxing.
Who they say he was? Somebody sent me something that he might be fighting. That he was in negotiations with somebody. I forgot who the fuck it was. It wasn't like a really big name, but it was an okay name. I forget who the fuck it was. Bro.
Let him come back and fight Frank Martin. Fuck it.
At 140, I can see that. Especially Frank Martin.
Let him fight
Frank Martin got a vicious knockout. So
his confidence is there now. You got Keyshawn Davis who's undefeated. He got confidence. So it's nothing like watching two confident fighters go at it, man.
Yeah, I like Frank Martin. The fact that he came back from that knockout from taking. And he went out there.
That guy was a goddamn robot, man. No, just straight up and down, man. I mean, come on. He could have gotten that guy out of there sooner, man. I mean, that shit was, oh my gosh, man. Trash.
That nigga be fucking hating them niggas, bro. But the nigga got him out of there. He got him out of there in the fourth round. It's not like the fight was long.
Yeah, he did, but again, the fourth round. Again, he carried them for the fourth round. He caught
you act like Frank Martin been boxing since he was like 11, like these other niggas. He was boxing started at 18, bro.
And he did very, very well for himself. But he got that guy out there in 4 rounds. The guy shouldn't have been there with him. That just goes to show you the skill set. The guy shouldn't have been in the ring with him, man. You get a guy out that goddamn early.
Yeah.
Like I told you about anyway when he knocked Fulton out. I said Fulton is not going to be forced. He's not what you guys think he is. And you end up, what happened? You was right, bro. Yeah, I know.
You told me I was right a couple of times too, so it's all good.
I know.
Crawford, Spence, Canelo, Crawford.
What Canelo? What?
Bro, just because you changed your mind. That was the day before. We have you on record on multiple episodes.
Before, man. It was a whole week before, man.
No, it was the day before the fight. We recorded on a Friday.
But goddamn it, if I can't change my goddamn mind. That's crazy. I can't change my mind. That's crazy.
I'm just telling you what's on record. Hey, but listen though, back to O'Shaquie Foster. So he might be able to get that Shakur Stevenson fight, but Raymond Ford wants that fight. Raymond Ford wants to fight him. And Raymond Ford been calling him out for a while.
We're calling out Foster?
Yes, he even said to him, "You ain't like after not the last fight, but the fight I believe prior to that, he was like, I want to fight O'Shaquie Foster." He think he like that. I know you, nigga. Blah blah. Like after the fight and all that shit in the post fight interview and shit.
Oh my gosh. And what was Foster's reaction to that?
I don't remember what he said, but I know the way that Raymond Ford was taking it, he was taking it as on some like beef shit. That's why he want to fight him. Not as you ain't like that as in the ring. He wants to like fight him. Like, nigga, let's, you know what I'm saying? Solve it in the ring type shit because I got an issue type shit. Kind of like how Shaq want to fight Shakur Stevenson.
Listen, man. Everybody calling out. Everybody need a payday. Everybody needs some action. Everybody want to again associate their name, associate themselves with the greatest, the next thing happening, man.
Aren't you supposed to? Ain't that what you're supposed to if you want to be great?
Man, if you want to be great, work your way up the ladder, man. Fight some top 5 opponents, man. Everybody want to think they can jump up and skip the line. Everybody want to be a champion, man. Like, come on, man. You know how many people calling out champions? Now, if he don't take the fight, it look like he avoiding them. Like it's crazy. Work your way up the ladder. Work your way up there. That's it. Like if what does he have a belt? Does Ford have a belt?
Ford is at 130, I believe, as well. I think he may have about Raymond. Let me check that shit. Raymond Ford. Let's see. Let's see.
Never even heard this dude until this year. Like this Raymond Ford dude. Never even heard.
I've seen him a couple of times. His WBA featherweight title. He lost the belt, but he lost that belt. But he actually lost the belt, the WBA featherweight title, to fucking Nick Ball.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the white boy that they be hyping too. That's another nigga that Shushu want to fight.
Man, let me tell you something, man. He got some unfinished business. He better go get his fucking lick back. Okay, that's what he needs to focus on. That fucking lick back.
And that was just, and they fought.
Somebody beat your ass and took your belt, man. Somebody beat your ass and took your belt, man.
Nick Ball undefeated as well.
Your main priority, man.
Yeah, Nick Ball undefeated. He from the UK. You know his time is coming.
Eddie Hearn's gonna promote the shit out of him. You already know.
I think he might actually. I don't even know if he's under Eddie Hearn.
Problem. You sure you're in Matchroom?
Yeah. What my brother say. 4 from Camden. Niggas get down out there. That's a fact, though. I fuck with Camden. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey.
Word.
Yeah. And I believe they close to Philly, too, as well.
Jersey boy need to go get his lick back.
I think they close to Philly as well, too, Camden.
Man, let's talk about that outfit your boy Fulton had on, too, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, the beef and broccolis,
man. Come on,
with the Carhartt shorts.
Come on, man. Like, who the fuck will wear some shit like that? Carhartt with some beef and broccoli.
He just had the jeans with the constructs on.
That's some real Philly shit. That is some real Philly shit. Come on, man. Come on, that shit.
You about to have the Philly niggas on your ass.
That shit was a sad sight to watch. That shit was worse than him getting punished by a jab, man, with that outfit on in that fucking ring, man. That shit was just horrible, man.
Yeah. Yo, so
tragic.
How about Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia going back and forth? That nigga Ryan
Garcia look like he back on steroids, man. Look how he looks.
That's what Haney said. That's what Haney said. But he said, "I swear to God, Ryan said, I swear to God, I'm slapping the shit out of you when I see you." Devin said, "No, you won't. I bet you won't."
The truth always hurt. Devin keep his right hand up.
That nigga Ryan,
he might slap the shit out of him with the left.
That nigga Ryan,
right hand up.
Hey, listen though, that nigga Ryan told that nigga Shakur he's picking him over Tio, but that nigga hit softer than motherfucking Devin Haney.
Stop sleeping on my boy Devin Haney. Devin Haney got popped now, nigga.
No, but he told Shakur he hit softer than that nigga. He said, yo, and that nigga, then Shakur told me, of course he told me Los Cerolo. Nigga said, all my life, nigga, I will beat your ass.
Nigga, Ryan got his ass whipped by Rolly, nigga. Rolly beat him. Rolly. How you get beat by Rolly?
And then he told the nigga he's scared of Rolly too. After because he ain't gonna get his lick back. He fight Mario Barrios. Why he ain't trying to get that lick back against Rolly?
You said, fuck it. Styles make fights, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it's true, but yeah, I guess that's the
That's
case. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Yeah, and then you got fucking Tank coming at Cam and Mace. Tank talking about
Why
X
yo?
Cam how his throat feel. You know what's crazy? Cam must not have gotten wind of that shit yet because he has not spoken about it on the show unless I haven't caught it yet. Because I
He ain't
watched
speak about
Monday's
it.
episode
He ain't
and
speak about it.
I watched the like about 30 minutes of this morning's episode. I didn't finish watching the rest, but I know if he was talking about him, he would have fired off at the very beginning of the show.
What? Damn sure
Yeah,
would have.
yeah. So
Damn sure would have.
yeah, and then he talk about fucking up Mace because somebody said, "Did you hear what Mace said?" and shit like that. Tank, you always have these energy for all these other black people, but when Max Kellerman and all these niggas talk about how
It's
your
quiet.
resume is not really Hall of Fame, it's quiet.
Quiet.
And make it
That's
even
the part
worse.
that bothers me.
And my brother texted me. He said, "Yo, Shakira Stevenson is like the most hated nigga on Twitter right now because of the Tank Hive or the Tank Barbs or whatever you want to call these niggas because these niggas is
Oh,
definitely
the
weirdos.
fanboys, son. The fanboys,
The
huh?
Tank Hive. They call them the Tank Hive.
Must be a bunch of light skinned cats, right? Let me stop.
But yeah, like
Oh man.
it's like bro, like at some point you gotta call a spade, see the bullshit. Jay eventually saw the bullshit with Canelo by not fighting David Benavidez. Why can't these Tank fans see the same bullshit? And they
They're
don't understand this
delusional,
shit with,
man.
and they don't understand the delusion we had to deal with this nigga Jay with Canelo.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, you
when the
couldn't
came to
tell him
ducking
nothing about
Benavidez.
Canelo. I think he was more so hurt when when he really got the reality check. Like, yo, he's avoiding David Benavidez. No, he's not.
Yeah,
But let me just see what he's gonna do after that, bro.
yeah.
He's been his mandatory for 3 fucking years, man. What
Mm-hmm.
the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
man?
And been
No, he's
ducking them.
not. No, he's not. If
He
Canelo
said,
doesn't fight him this
"What?
time, I'm telling you,
What Jay
Canelo
said?
don't fight him that time. Then
What?
it's
No. What Jay said was, why didn't he push the issue? Why didn't he push the issue with WBC to force the fight? Why he ain't put in what's the shit? A petition? Why he didn't petition
right.
the fight and all
Telling
this
David,
bullshit?
asking why David Benavidez didn't do these things. I said, hold on, it take two people to. I said it take two people to want to fight.
Yeah,
You understand that, right?
yeah, yeah,
Canelo said, "Fuck the fans" a long time ago. He said, "Would he bring nothing to the ring but 25 pounds? Yeah, the 25 pounds come with a $200 million payday, motherfucker. Come on,
yeah,
man.
yep.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy to me. Even
Yep.
at the
He
time,
was.
I'm sorry. Even at the time, David Benavidez was offered to take a very very small percentage. A
Yeah.
small percentage, he
That's what
said.
honestly.
3 million.
That's when he
Canelo at the
honestly,
time, a
and
hundred
that's the
million or some
confidence,
shit.
and that's the confidence he
Man,
had in beating him. But that's
that's a
when
fact.
Jay. That's when Jay started to finally realize, oh nah, this is crazy because he heard him go on record. Give me 150 mil, 200 mil. Oh, he priced himself
Pricing
out. He's a
yourself
bitch.
out.
Yeah, that's when Jay finally started to change his mind. But shout out to Jay. Word up. But yeah, the Tank Hob, they delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like the man, he been smoke screening y'all for years. He beat Ryan.
Tank does not want to fight. He made it very clear. He's going to therapy. He's finding himself. He's trying to
That nigga still
tame
be
that
threatening
anger that he
niggas. I
has in
ain't.
him.
I don't believe that
I
shit.
mean, he probably saying that shit right from a keyboard, or he probably laying on a yacht saying
Yeah,
that shit. Like he
yeah,
don't care, man.
yeah. Nah, that shit's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
can't even
yeah,
see your screen. I can't see your picture.
yeah. I know. I had cut the
Okay,
camera off. I need to go get the refill.
okay.
But yeah, hey, but yeah,
I mean, I just want to see him back in the ring, man. I mean, damn, when was the last time Tank fought? What month was that?
who did he fight last? Oh, Lamont Roach. He was supposed to fight him in August. Did some court shit happen? Or some kind of charge or some kind of lawsuit or some type of shit happened. He got arrested, some shit. Oh, yo, my brother told me some funny ass shit. He said that Regis Prograde was on Twitter talking shit about Regis and Hitchens. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you have the floor from there.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna let you have
Richardson
the floor from there.
Hitchens, he will outbox Regis, man. Easy. He would just use the jab. I'ma start, man. These niggas will get jabbed the fuck out, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, these niggas will get jabbed the fuck up, man. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. You
yeah,
can't.
you
These
can't.
dudes nowadays, yo, Richardson Hitchin, he was when Floyd, when Errol Spence had their time to shine, when Tank was being promoted, all these other fighters being promoted, Richardson Hitchens, he was shelved. When he was signed with Mayweather teams, he was shelved. I'm telling you, bro, he's a great fighter. He's a great technical sound fighter, man. He can box, man. I mean, let's look at what he did to Gambosa. You want to say Gambosa was old? He had wear and tear. Look what he did to him. Yes, he can fight, bro.
But the thing about Gambosa, he like got his ass whipped against fucking Lomachenko.
You know? I mean, that's not. I mean, there's levels to fight. I mean, there's levels to this thing, man.
Yeah,
there's levels to it.
I mean? Yeah, hell yeah. So, moving on. Fucking Sabrel Matias went off. Hey, hold on before you suck your teeth. Don't say you're not allowed to say anything till you let me finish. You're doing all of this shit because then you're gonna have to change your tune automatically. So the nigga Sabrel Matias called out Mike Coppinger and a few other analysts out there because he said they reported the A sample when they was talking about he tested positive, but none of them is reporting the B sample that came back negative.
I don't give a fuck if one came back positive, yo ass juicing. What the fuck that mean?
Ain't the B samples, don't they take two different P samples and it's still A and B?
I don't give a fuck.
The same day? No, but aren't they taking the same day?
I don't know.
Hold on. You can't take back-to-back pisses and put them in two different tubes, A sample, B sample, the same day.
So you cheated on one and not the other. You gonna blame the people that's taking the drug test? You gonna blame them now? And
we might actually have to start looking at these
niggas. If you clean, you clean. Don't let that shit. Don't fall into that bullshit that these fighters.
No, I'm not.
These niggas is juicing.
No.
These niggas is juicing, bro.
It's not even that. It's not even that, KEKE. It's not even that, KEKE, because some of these motherfuckers are starting to have their B samples come back negative, and that's kind of crazy. A lot of them are starting to do that shit.
Who?
Right now, I can think of Sabrel Matias off the top of my head.
Come on, you got fighters saying
it wasn't Ryan Garcia,
nigga. You got fighters coming back saying it was. Oh, I didn't know it was that. I don't know where it came from. You got fighters saying it's in meat. Like, come on, stop the bullshit, man. Stop making excuses, motherfucker. You got caught cheating. You were cheating. It never happened before. His samples never test positive before. Just think about that. Never. Fighters be wanting that edge now. That's it. Fighters fighters know if they get knockouts, great knockouts.
They take a B sample for a reason.
For marketing.
KEKE, they do a B sample for a reason.
They take both samples for a reason.
Yeah, they take both samples for a reason. Because that means there's an option. Either they could be tested positive, which means their B sample will be positive. Hold on. Do you think they should add a C sample to it?
Why the fuck would they do that? Let me tell you something, right?
Because that gives you.
Hear me out. Let me tell you.
Before I hear you out, I think they should have a C sample for the simple fact that if the A sample comes back positive, the negative, and then the B sample come back negative, you got to have something that kind of gives you a 2-to-1 favor.
All right, so check this out. I think a lot of times these fighters test positive, right, for performance enhancement drugs when they start cycling off. So if I come to drug test your ass and take an A sample from you on Monday, right, and then come back and take another sample from you, a B sample from you on Friday, right? Of course, if you're cycling off and I get the A sample, your shit gonna test positive. If I test you for the B sample on Friday, it might not be positive.
That's wrong, bro, because that's not how it's taken.
Bro, I ain't hearing shit. If you clean, you clean. I'm not hearing none of that shit you talking. None of that shit. If you are clean, you are clean, nigga.
KEKE, that's not how they take the samples, bro.
I'm just listen.
There is no hypothetical. We're talking reality.
I never said they took the samples like that. That was just a scenario I gave. I'm not a professional.
Why are you giving me a scenario? We talking about reality, bro. Fuck the scenario.
It's no different about hypothetically speaking. It's no different from that. I'm just
why are we hypothetically speaking when we have this as an actual thing?
Well, God, take the A and B. Do you go take blood from people, motherfucker?
Bro,
do you go do these tests?
KEKE,
you go do these tests? You gonna really sit here and let these dirty fighters tell you? Gonna tell you that
KEKE.
one of their samples is clean when normally when fighters take
KEKE.
both samples, right? When they look when
The
fighters take both of their
both the samples is taken in the same session. They don't take them at 2 different sessions.
Okay.
That's what I keep trying to get out to you, but you
did
keep
it
talking.
come out? Did it come positive? Did it come out positive? Yes or no?
The A sample, but the B did it. But they took them in the same session.
Did it say
How
positive?
can you test
yes
positive and negative in the same session? You pissed
You know
into
why?
2 tubes at the same time.
You know why? Because I believe each test, right, tests for something different.
God.
What the fuck wrong with you, man? They test for something different.
What?
Bro, you have an A sample, right?
What?
And you have a B sample. Maybe the A probably tests for certain kinds of drugs. Maybe the B probably tests for certain kinds of drugs. That's common sense, man.
So they want it. So that's not common sense.
You think the A and the B sample test for the same shit?
That's not common sense.
You think that's actually
test for the same shit? You sound crazy. You sound crazy.
Nigga, you sound crazy.
You want to know why that don't make no sense?
How it don't make sense?
Because they don't take the B sample until you fail the fucking damn A sample. And when they take the A sample, when they're going to go test to see if they can find the same shit you failed in the A sample and the B sample, why the fuck would you fail the A sample?
So you just answered my question. So you telling me, right?
I didn't answer your question. You just said that they're testing for two different things.
No. Check this out, right? First of all, a lot of times when they find out a nigga test positive, a lot of times it's usually late anyway. So if you go take an A sample for somebody, right? And you said they take they take both samples at the same time? This is what you're saying, right?
Yes, correct.
Both samples at the same time.
They have both the samples, the labs have both the samples in the same session. The fighter cannot do nothing from that point because they're taking the same day at the same time.
Okay. Now my question to you is just, what did he test positive for?
I don't remember what he tested positive for.
You got the computer right there. Google it. You're going to figure this shit out.
I don't know what you think you're going to figure out.
The nigga dirty. You trying to clean these niggas up. That's crazy. I'm starting to think you work for Mauricio Suleiman. I'm telling you, must got, I don't know. You must got some, I don't know. You in the black market or something? I don't know, man.
Let's see what it was. It was,
same shit.
They said Osserin.
The same shit Ryan had, right? Now let's talk about Ryan. Wasn't Ryan crying out the same shit, saying the same shit too?
Ryan, both his shits failed though.
But wasn't he saying that at the same time too?
Ryan A and B sample failed. What are we talking about here?
For Osserin, right?
What are we talking about here though?
But it was in the system though, right?
A and B sample failed. This niggas did it. What are we talking about here? So which one had the faulty test? So you're trying to say one of them had a faulty test? Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Now,
one of them was a faulty test.
That cheating bitch said that. Now, I ask you this: was it official? Did it come out and say that did his B sample test negative, or did he say that?
Who?
That's my question to you.
Matias?
Did Matisse say that?
I told you 2 weeks ago it came out negative.
No. He said that, or was it official?
No, it was official. I told you 2 weeks ago. My brother just told me today that he sent me the video from Twitter today. Okay, but I told you this 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so what you gonna say is now?
3 weeks ago.
Oh, so you're just gonna let the negative sample just override the positive? That's what you're saying?
Which one is the faulty test, KEKE?
My question to you is this: simple
KEKE,
question.
which one is the faulty test?
You sitting here batting. You sitting here going hard for this negative sample. So you telling me you have 2 samples, right? Osserin. It's fucking steroids. It's a banned substance, right? Why would it test positive if it was in it? Why would he have that? Why would it test positive for that particular substance if it's not in it?
It wasn't. I'm just trying to figure out how can you get no Osserin in your blood sample in the same session. That's what I'm trying to find. Your piss sample and your urine. I mean,
how? Because
I don't know.
Cheating. That's why he's cheating.
So you tell me in the same piss session, one of them had Osserin.
You're an advocate for these motherfuckers. You advocating hard tonight.
I'm just trying to figure. But I just want you to. I just want you to figure out. I don't give a fuck if you test
positive on one. You are guilty. Okay, you are guilty. I'm pretty sure he's tested for these. He's done. He's done drug tests plenty of times, and his samples never came back positive. Why now?
Exactly. And why did the B sample come back negative?
Oh, you don't know? You don't know why? Because he's fucking using a drug. That's why. What's wrong with you, man? You know how many fighters out here cheating now?
His B sample came back negative because he's using a drug?
The Ben Connors, the Connor Benz, what the fuck his name is? Connor Benz, the Canelos, his whole fucking camp. You got Ryan Garcia. All these fighters are cheating. The shit is right in front of your fucking face, and you still question this shit?
Man, you fucking dumb as hell, bro. You just
still
be
question
saying
this shit?
anything, bro. This
Yo,
nigga be tripping,
yo,
bro.
I don't. What's going on with you, man? Common
Nigga,
sense. Use your critical thinking
nigga,
skills,
you're
man.
not using any of that, bro. You're not seeing the fact that there may
You know
be a
what you
chance.
remind me of? A book smart person. That's what you remind me of. Who
Bro,
believe anything they fucking hear, who don't use their critical thinking skills, who don't think
my
outside the
nigga,
box.
I'm using facts, bro.
He tests positive. So him testing positive is not a fact?
Thank you, Prove. Thank you, Prove. Thank you, Prove.
You don't even know shit about boxing. We're talking. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're talking science now. This has nothing to do with boxing. We're talking
How
science.
The fuck would Prove though? He's learning as he go along. How he know about blood samples?
They use the SIL B sample as a safeguard.
So what happened?
So science, nigga, he's a teacher. What are you talking about, bro?
So sample A is what then? Sample A is what then?
The one they're going to use the sample B is the backup in case anything happens.
Sample A is what then?
Why do you think they have two samples, Kiki? If that's the case, we can just go sample
A
and call it.
What then? So you're just gonna disregard you're just gonna disregard.
You know why sample A is there? Because that's the end all be all. Because that's not the end all be all. Now, for example, I'm gonna give you UFC fighters for example. Okay. Example. TJ Dillashaw. He was fighting. He was the champion. Listen to me. Let me finish, bro. No, let me finish. Let me finish. Nah, fuck that. You gonna sit here and listen to me? I gotta listen to your bullshit. You gonna listen to me? This nigga TJ Dillashaw was the champion. He was all of a sudden got extraordinary in UFC, beating champions and all of that. Then all of a sudden he tested positive on a loss. They went back and checked the B samples.
You heard what you said, right?
They went back and checked the B samples for all his previous fights, and they were all tested positive.
So the A sample was what?
Oh, sounds like a waste of time to me. Sounds like you need a C sample. Like I said, a C sample. You need to have 3 samples. I don't think 2's
when
enough.
It's there. It's there. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man.
But how his B samples from previous fights test positive, but his A samples didn't? Are you not listening to me? Or are you just looking to respond?
Again, so you're just going to just completely avoid the A sample. Plenty of fighters get drug tests, nigga. Plenty of fighters get drug tests. And they all
this
test
nigga is. Are you listening or are you hearing, bro?
See, and they all test negative. All right? Plenty of fighters. Shakur Stevenson, Bud Crawford, right? Spence, right? Floyd Mayweather, right? Pacquiao, right?
So listen, if any of their A samples test positive, they would have back and check all the B's, bro.
Everything came back negative.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They would have went back and checked all the B samples if they had to test positive in one fight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. At least in the UFC, in boxing, I'm sure they don't do that shit because it's by contract
So
basis.
So we gonna use terminology, right? So you telling me there's not possible? It's no way in hell. You telling me there's no possibility of a fighter testing of a fighter's A sample testing positive? Is no possibility he was cheating?
No, that's what I'm not trying to tell you. That's why I know you're not fucking listening to me. I said to you exactly, I said, bro, there's a possibility that one of them could be a fucked up test. It could be either the A sample or the B sample. I said that to you.
So
because why would you take? Listen.
So you're gonna think these professionals mix other people's shit together?
No, I'm not saying that. Are you fucking listening?
So how would a test be fucked up with that drug?
So how can somebody A sample test positive and B sample test negative? Tell me that. If they listen to me, when they're pissing at the same time for the same sample, for both the samples.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
The same piss.
Easy.
When you go piss, you're pissing in both cups.
Easy.
How?
Easy. Because the first sample that you get from me, the first A sample that you get from me, I'm pissing, right? And I'm cycling off, right? So now when you get the second sample, a piss, right, motherfucker?
You going to cycle off? Wait. People who use steroids before confirm this in the comments because this sounds fucking stupid and that shit doesn't sound like
cutting me off. Let me talk.
Let
me talk. I can tell you why. Because when you come from my A sample and I'm cycling off, right? And I didn't cycle off correctly, right? When I piss in that fucking cup or whatever blood you're taking, right? It's going to show up. So even at the same time you might get the last little bit of what was cycling left inside my body with the A sample, and then you come with the fucking B sample and you take the fucking test and you don't see nothing. That's common sense, nigga.
In the same piss session? Not between pisses.
Man.
Not if you take a piss here in an hour and 30 minutes later.
Nigga, random. Do you know what random testing is? Do you know what random testing is?
That makes no sense.
So you think? So wait. That makes no sense to you?
That's how I know you with the Brandeis.
That makes no sense to you? Do you know what random testing is? You dummy. So you think they use random testing? Do you know what that is?
You can't have a random test on the fight night.
They get different.
Random testing's not on the fight night. Everybody gets
tested. They get different tests. They get different shit from you on different days. Do you understand that? That's what random testing is. You think they get one fucking test?
It says it right here. I looked it up. That's not how A and B sample works. They are on 2 different days. They're the same piss session.
Show me that.
What you want me to show you on the screen?
Show me on the screen.
How am I supposed? I'm gonna have to. I can send it to you.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
I can show you it right here. Can you see it?
And they take 2 samples from one drug test. 2 samples. Can you see it? I can't see it. Nah, send it to me. What you saying? When it comes down to cycling off, a lot of fighters get caught cheating, cycling off. That's why they said Ryan had a little ass bit in his fucking system, just a little bit. So you can't tell me that.
But Ryan's A and B sample tested positive. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That it was the same piss session. That's why he double fell.
If it's there, if you're a clean fighter, you're a clean fighter.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
He's not clean, nigga.
Okay, bro. Like you said, we gotta agree to disagree. But you fucking damn retarded.
Can I ask you a question? Canelo, did both Canelo samples, both of them A and B came back negative?
Yeah.
Okay. Another question. Conor Ben, no, Google it.
Conor Ben, I don't know.
This nigga here. Go ahead.
I just know he said it was from eating a bunch of eggs.
Mm-hmm. And what's the Oscar Valdez? Did both of his samples come back positive? Oscar Valdez.
All them niggas, I don't even know. But what's the names didn't?
Google it.
Munguia's didn't. Munguia, yeah. Conor Ben failed two voluntary drug tests for banned substance in 2022.
Is it A and B samples?
Yeah, 2 voluntary drug tests. Well, I don't know.
It could be random. It could be separate dates, man. What's wrong?
It was in 2022. It was 2022. That was against the first Chris Eubanks fight, and it was canceled.
Ask was did both of did the A and B samples come back positive? Did both samples come back positive?
The Conor Ben drug test did both samples come
A and B samples come back positive.
It had to be because the nigga was suspended,
Don't say it had
wasn't
to
he?
be.
2 positive A samples.
Mm-hmm.
B samples not tested. They didn't test the B sample.
Ben
claims he asked.
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
Listen, let me read what this says. Ben
they?
claims he asked for his B samples to be tested as soon as possible. Reports from the period indicated that the B samples were never formally requested for testing. So they never tested it. I don't know. That they're saying it was never tested.
What was the consequences of him testing positive for the A samples now? He was what?
They said he was suspended, but then they said they lifted it in 2024. I guess subject reinstated in the rankings in February 2023. I'm just trying to paraphrase real quick because we online and I don't want people to sit there and have to listen to us read.
No. Now my thing is, all right, Oscar Valdez. See if both of his A and B samples were tested positive.
Okay, keep talking though.
Yeah, because if you're a clean fighter, you're a clean fighter. You wouldn't. If that's like, if you don't take no goddamn cocaine, nigga, and you smoke bud, why the fuck would cocaine pop up in your system on a drug test? Okay.
Yes,
why?
Both Oscar Valdez A and B samples tested positive for banned substance.
Great. So meaning, again,
he peed in that cup the same day. It's there.
It's there. That's
if it's there, it's there. Yeah, I agree with that. If it's there, it's there. That's
now you agree with it. You just argue with me for 2 fucking minutes.
No, nigga, no.
Come on,
Let me finish what I'm saying. That's why this nigga's A and B sample tested positive. Sabrel Matias A and B sample didn't test positive, which means that it could have been a contamination in B. but they're gonna run with B because he's not suspended and fighting. What do we do? Well, what do we pick? What do we go with? Or could A be the contaminated one? Which one is it?
Let me tell you something. If it's there, it's there. When you're a clean fighter, you're a clean fighter.
Never. Yeah, moving on. Anyway, motherfucking there, Clarissa Shields is fighting February 22nd in a rematch against Franchon Cruz.
She beat the shit out that girl. She beat the shit. I don't want to see it. She's running out of opponents. She might as well start fighting dudes then. She's running out of opponents, for real. What's going on? Yeah, she's running out of opponents.
But the thing is that she's been talking shit about her and Shadeja Agreement going back and forth for a while now, and she's not fighting her.
Really, nigga? I ain't pick it up. She's running out of opponents, man. I mean, she's running out of opponents. There's nothing for her to do. Layla Ali, she all cap. She already said she's not fighting. She needed 15 minutes of fame. Oh, once you let you see Ronda Rousey training, let her ass get in the gym with Clarissa Shields. Fuck it.
You want her to die.
Hey, fuck it. She gonna die with that. She looked like she was shit. She looked like she was on her way out the door anyway with that training. She was doing all this bullshit she was doing.
Yeah.
Shit, come on, man. She gonna hurt herself. She gonna fuck around and knock herself out with them bullshit ass punches she was turning into. Come on,
but yeah,
man.
She's fighting her again in Detroit, February 22nd. Clarissa Shields versus Franchon Cruz, and it's 10 years later from their first fight, pretty much. Well, not to the day because they last. Shields. Nothing's gonna really change.
I got Shields. Easy.
He said, "Proof said B is stored, so it can't be contaminated." We got to do more research into how they do. That's what we do next week. Let's do more research before we come into next week to discuss how they store the A and B samples and how they able
nigga, if you got a little test positive for a little bit of something, it's in you.
No, that's just because you're fucking damn stubborn, nigga, and you stuck in your ways.
That's because I know boxing, nigga.
And you're a little slow.
And I know these boxing niggas cheat. Nigga, boxing's cheat. They cheat. These niggas be cheating. You got some fighters.
I cheat at the card table, nigga.
You got
I cheat at the card table. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I choose to fucking cheat. All I'm saying is this: you got fighters who go out there every day and train. They're away from their family, training hard, focusing. And you got motherfuckers that use drugs and take the shortcut. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's some sucker shit. I don't respect cheaters, man. I feel like cheaters should need to be banned from the sport of boxing. Okay?
It ain't stop you.
They get brain damage. It destroys.
It didn't stop you from using the blood code on Contra, the gun code on Contra.
This nigga here. AABBA, is that it?
Anyway, Tyson Mayweather, March 2026 in Africa. You know these niggas going to Africa because that's the only place that's going to sanction them niggas to fight.
Ooh.
I don't like him. That piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, that nigga Proof.
I don't like him.
Proof said he looking up how they do the A and B sample shit. But I want to dive a little. Proof, come on the show next week with us next Tuesday. So that way, while you looking that up, I want you to actually, so that way we can discuss it out and mediate the conversation between me and KEKE, because this shit ain't over. Because
let me tell you something, man.
Nah, nigga, don't tell us nothing, nigga. We don't want to.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say, what you look up. Common sense is common sense, okay? Common sense is something that you can't fucking teach. I don't give a fuck about
you. You don't have any, bro. Okay?
If the nigga tests positive, he tests positive, nigga. Give a fuck about what nobody say. You sound like you work for the nigga or something.
Nigga, you lived on the third floor.
You sound like that's your fucking fighter.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
And you lived on the walk up, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Good, nigga, because I got my exercise, nigga.
Yeah, your knees and your lower back fucked up already, man. Wear and tear on your body, nigga.
Nigga took the elevator
over in 1640, nigga. We had elevators, nigga. Our buildings was the towers on the block, nigga. Our buildings was the towers on the block, nigga.
If you don't shut your ass up, nigga. Nigga said the towers.
Nigga said Bruce used to shit and piss on your building, nigga. Then nigga use your building as a restroom stop, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
You're not doing that shit. You're not tying Bruce in my building. You're not tying Bruce in my building because I
all the hustlers went to your building and pissed on the side, nigga.
No, they didn't.
All the drug dealers went to your building and pissed on the side.
Yo, you ain't gonna sit here and lie on my building, nigga. You ain't gonna lie on my building, nigga. Fuck out of here. I wish we had camera phones back then.
This nigga building was a porta potty, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You's a liar, nigga.
It was a porta potty.
He's a lie. That nigga Bruce used to be in your staircase on your side on the third floor,
on your wall,
shooting up.
Nigga.
Bruce was
Fuck
shooting up in your
here,
building.
nigga.
Anyway, let me stop before we get banned. Talk about
right,
your neighborhood crackhead. Your neighborhood crackhead from 1640.
The crackheads that you shit on your building, man. Piss on
You
your
had
building,
crackhead.
nigga.
You had crackheads living in
Hey,
your
they
building.
might have slept in my building, but they use yours as a porta potty, nigga. They slept in luxury, nigga.
I lived in luxury. What the fuck is you talking about? My building had carpet, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Oh man. Oh man.
Anyway, nigga. Hey, all right, so
go.
the last thing, this nigga Jake Paul, bro. This nigga was trolling like he was about to have, because I thought it was because he had a black eye. I think the black eye might have been fake, but I guess he added the boy to the and I think it might be the nigga's sister, not even him.
Yo, he can add who you want to add, man. That fight is this Saturday, right?
No,
is
the 19th.
I believe
19th, next week.
Okay, the 19th. Okay, the following week. Okay.
But my thing is that he wanted the boy in his corner because Joshua helped train him because Joshua got Usyk. Don't he know what Usyk just did to the boy in Usyk's last fight? Did he not watch that?
He can have whoever he want to have. But listen. Fulton have Boozy and Boots Ennis in his fucking corner. Still got his ass whipped.
Yeah, he
okay?
did.
It don't matter who he got.
Yeah,
he gonna get his ass whipped. Period.
Joshua,
Roger Mayweather.
Joshua, if you don't do what you did to Ngannou to that nigga, bro, all of us boxing fans is gonna be disappointed.
He don't need much.
I'm screaming fixed. I don't want a 1-2. Fuck a 1-2. I want that nigga to take the pause, the nigga head off.
I want him to take his head off too.
This nigga said 1-2. Nigga said
I want him to take his head off. Okay, I'm talking Jason in Manhattan rooftop fight, nigga, with the black dude. You know what I'm saying? Take his fucking head off. Take his fucking head off, nigga. Let him punch himself out, Joshua. Let him punch himself out. And then you just hold that motherfucker right, just pow.
Oh, look, it's our boy.
Take his fucking head off, man.
Our boy Kid Manila's back this week. What do you say? Jake Paul, a great white hope, Rocky Marciano, Jerry Cooney. What are you talking about? Joe Calzone, not even Calzaghe. He called him Calzone.
Oh man, you know what Larry Holmes did to Jerry Cooney, didn't he? You know what he did to Jerry Cooney, right?
Yeah.
You know what he did? Shit.
Yeah. What did Bruce say? He put the take it easy clause on him. I heard that shit too.
Right.
If he take it easy on him, we know it's fixing.
He can throw 10 punches around. That's it.
If he goes to decision to Jake Paul and wins a close decision, or even lose a close decision, I'm never watching a Jake Paul fight again. And we know it's fixed.
Hey, Mike said, hold on, wait a minute now. Mike said Jake Paul threw him $10 million extra to not knock him out. So niggas is paying like that. Hey man,
allegedly. This is allegedly.
That's a fact. No, that's a fact.
No. This is allegedly. This is allegedly.
Mike Tyson said that shit. You can find the tweet, nigga. You can find what he said.
I know he may have said it, but I'm still paraphrasing. Jake Paul be suing niggas, bro.
Well, what he gonna get from us? He want a fucking camera. He want.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Kid Manila. Not only are you butchering these guys' names, but none of these guys are great white hopes.
Tommy Morrison.
You forgot Ricky Hatton. You didn't say Ricky Hatton. Why you didn't say him? Rest in peace to him.
Tommy Morrison. Shit. Ray Mercer almost killed him with that knockout.
Damn. Oh my God.
You seen that shit?
Yo. Oh my God. Nasty work. All right, so you got some Chat GPT segments? What you got?
Who I got? Let's do Shakur versus Tio. Let's see who Chat GPT got.
We did that already, bro.
We did?
Why we got to
Okay. Well, shit, let's do Shakur. No, I don't want to do that one. Let's do Abdullah Mason versus Foster.
Abdullah Mason
versus Foster.
O'Shaki Foster. Who you got in that fight? You think Foster can use that same jab to keep Abdullah Mason off of him?
Hell yeah, I got Schwartz in that fight because you can see he could turn up he could turn up when he wants to.
That's
Mason,
crazy. They said Alshaki Foster wins right now, but Abdullah Mason wins in the future by late TKO or wide decision.
how the fuck they gonna say in the future he wins now and he wins and he win? How the fuck they gonna predict that?
I guess they probably think his ring IQ is not here. I agree with the Kelly Pavlik shit. Kim Manila, he was their great white hope, but then you see what Hopkins did there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Destroyed him.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed Kelly Pavlik.
Word up. They was like,
him.
Kelly Pavlik. He liked that. Okay, watch this. But yeah,
Kelly Pavlik.
They said if they fought when Mason is, so they say Mason's not going to hit his prime for another 2 to 3 years from now. So they saying like if they was to fight now, that's what happened. But in another 2-3 years, they give him time.
But if he's being marketed and his matches are being made correctly, the matchmaking is being good, then who's to say he'll fight somebody better?
There you go, my man Kid Manila. He got to mention the Filipinos.
He back.
Hey, Kid Manila, we gonna need you to start showing up at 9:05 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. You be showing up late in the show.
Yo, I got something
from the beginning of the show.
Listen, if Pacquiao didn't vouch for these fighters that you're naming, you can't even speak on them, brother. If Pacquiao didn't vouch for these fighters that you're naming, please don't bring them up. Please don't.
He's still going to.
I know. I know.
I remember last week what he was doing. But shout out to him. I fuck with Kid Manila.
Right. Much respect. Appreciate you joining.
Yeah.
Appreciate you joining.
Yeah. Because he does make the comments interesting.
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
So let's do it's Foster versus Shakur.
Let's go.
I got Shakur Stevenson by landslide. You ain't gotta wait for Shakur to hit his prime. You know what I'm saying?
Might be a split decision. No.
You got split decision. Hell no.
Shakur don't really fight no black people though. He don't really fight no black people. He don't really fight no black Americans.
What was the nigga that beat Lamont Roach that he beat the shit out of? What the fuck was his name? I can't think of his fucking name right now. I'm smoking and shit like that.
You talking about? Oh, you're not. I don't even really recall him fighting one black person. He was a former champion.
And you can't and we can't sit there and say he don't fight black people because Kid Austin backed out of the fight.
Well, Floyd. Floyd.
Niggas did that shit to get it some exposure. Who they got winning on the chat? Foster, Shakur.
This is Shakur, nigga, clear decision. 8-4 or 9-3. Shakur's generational defense levels. His pace, his jab is a problem. They said Shakur jab is gonna be the one. What he said, Shakur might lose. He has to perform with all this great fight this month. He can't run in box. Nah, it won't be a problem.
Oh, well, hold on, wait a minute. Running box my ass. He stood in the pocket when he fought Zepeda.
Yeah,
that was a great fight. We're talking about.
You can't use that narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because he can show you when he wants to do it. He can
when he wants to do it.
He could stand in the pocket and catch shots and all of that stuff too. Anything he do, people always got a problem with. That's when you know you're great. That's when you know you're a great fighter. When people want to always try to find a reason to hate you.
Yep. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look up the damn fighter that Shakur Stevenson had fucking damn.
I forgot his name, but
I feel like I'm having brain frost on some of these damn fights.
Damn, it start with a J.
No.
Heron, Jamal Heron.
Yes, Jamal Heron.
Heron, right. Jamal Harrington.
Yeah,
he beat him. I believe he took a belt from him too.
Yeah, he did. No, I don't. Did he take a belt? But I know that nigga. All I know is niggas talking about Jamal Heron was old, but Jamal Heron was calling Shakur Stevenson out and talking hella shit, and he got his ass. He got that fight. Got his ass whipped. So don't sit here and talk about the nigga was old when the nigga was talking shit and calling them out. Let's be honest here. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, yo, we got some good. Shakur? Wait a minute. What about Shakur versus what's his name? Edwin Valario.
Shakur
versus Edwin Valario.
I never seen Valerio fight, bro.
Yo, that
When Valerio
motherfucking
fight.
knockout ratio, I think, was 100%. He committed suicide.
We said T.O. will get robbed against Pitbull, like Pitbull
Ooh,
against
T.O. versus
Shakur.
Pitbull. That would be good. Like, ooh, T.O. versus Pitbull.
So why the damage you gonna take early to fight? Any fight against Pitbull if you willing to fight?
T.O. versus Pitbull.
Shakur
Because T.O. got
Stevenson wins.
angles.
They
Oh,
say
by
Shakur
what?
Stevenson wins decision. You know, Shakur Stevenson don't be. But they said Valero could still win because his insanity level aggression. Shakur Stevenson 10-2 or 9-3, so clean sweep. Oh, here we go. Look at Kid Vanilla. There you go.
I think Marquez would beat that man. I think Marquez would beat him.
Marquez slept y'all great.
That's a fact. Manuel Marquez would beat him easy.
All right, you said Shakur Stevenson and who else?
Damn.
I'm gonna do this shit for you, Kid Manila. I'm gonna do Edwin Valera versus Manny Pacquiao.
Why you gonna embarrass him like that? He might not come back to the community no more. You know, Pacquiao gonna beat his ass.
But he's Filipino, so he's gonna go for fucking damn Pacquiao.
Nah, but
he wants Pacquiao to win this.
He said homeboy was better than Pacquiao, though. That's what he said.
No, he didn't say that. He said that about some other dude. Pacquiao by KO in round 6 and 9. Between round 6 and 9, speed difference is huge. There you go, Kid Manila. All right, but yeah, man, good show tonight, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. What's up? He said, Pac-Man. How you going, yo, Kid Manila, bro? You're
Told you.
Kid Manila, you're wilding, bro.
You're
wilding. You need to embrace him. Guess what? Pacquiao is the only boxer who was champion in 8 divisions. So how is he trash? You're tripping right now.
Yeah, he must a size 7.5 hat to an 8 too.
He must have picked his wife. He must have picked his wife over your sister.
Yeah, he was on drugs too. We can never prove it though. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Hey, Kid Manila, what performance enhancement drugs y'all got out there in the Philippines?
You heard what Roger Mayweather said?
Hold on, let me finish. I'm talking to Kid Manila right now, bro. Kid Manila, what performance enhancements they have out there in the Philippines that can't be tested in your blood? I'll wait, but go ahead. Now you can say, KEKE, I'm waiting for Kid Manila.
Roger Mayweather said they got shit out there that said bullets was bouncing off their fucking heads. Man, you ain't hear Roger Mayweather say that shit?
Greatest jump roper, the GOAT, future Hall of Fame, Brian. Yeah, he just be naming he be naming guys. Let me look up Brian Veely because I like when he names these people, and then I look up their record and they're trash.
Record, we had 8 losses and shit, right?
Even worse, he spelled their names wrong. So it's like it might not even be the fucking damn same person I'm looking up. Brian Vila.
Roberto Duran versus Shakur Stevenson.
If it's Brian Vila, he's 0-3.
0-3?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
he be spelling their names wrong, so I don't know what the fuck he be talking about. Let me see if he did spell his name right. Let's see. Yeah, nah, that person don't exist. He spelled his name wrong. Oh, it's Villa. He actually said it right there. It's Villa Valoria. Brian Valoria.
Got it?
All right, he still spelled it. I think he might have still spelled it wrong, but he's American though, and he's 38-6. But he looks Filipino though. He's Hawaiian, but there's a lot of Filipinos in Hawaii, so yeah.
Yo, he's
38-6, and he got 23 KOs, but he ain't like that. He fought no notable names on here.
Do Roberto Duran versus Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, Roberto Duran versus. Ooh, who you got?
I don't know. I watch that as a fan, man.
I might go with Duran on that.
Really?
Oh, you talking about he's a great jump roper? Man, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit, man, he's a great jump roper.
So he's somebody that look good in training. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's like a nigga who's good at dunking in practice.
Oh, like you said, he hit the speed bag very well. Okay.
All right, Roberto Duran wins by clear decision or late stoppage. Duran is the best pressure fighter Shakur would ever face. Shakur doesn't hit hard enough to keep Duran honest. They pretty much to keep him off of him.
Damn.
That's what I said to you. How Shakur could win his only path. A perfect Mayweather style clinic from long range. He can make that happen.
That's so to say, Mayweather versus Roberto Duran.
I think because he'd be talking shit about Mayweather. I got Mayweather in that. Just by them saying that right there.
I got Pretty Boy too. Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oh, you got Pretty Boy Floyd?
Him, stopping him, fucking him up
money.
bad.
I got Money beating him, and they probably gonna go with Money. So close decision, Floyd Mayweather. Most likely result split decision, 115, 113, 116, 112 type fight. Alternate scenario, less likely Duran by unanimous decision. Floyd decides to sit in the pocket too long and gets bullied on the ropes. Yeah, Floyd got that. Yeah.
Gonna beat his ass. He's gonna dominate.
You said Brian Valor's a future Hall of Famer. No, you don't, because nobody on any boxing show talks about him. And he already got 38 fights. Sir. He already got 38 fights. And he's 38-6.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but nobody knows that guy.
Yeah. I got one more fight before we wrap up. Pitbull Cruz versus Duran.
Duran.
Let's see what they got. Roberto Duran by late decision or late. Of course, it's a late decision, nigga. That's why it's called a decision. Late stoppage. Cotto is not Cotto. Why they say Cotto? I ain't say Cotto. Oh, did I say Pitbull Cotto?
Cotto versus Shakur Stevenson. What about Cotto fighting Shakur Stevenson?
Duran versus Pitbull Cruz.
Who else had that, Mike? Who else had that baby Tyson style? What other fighter came? It's another fighter I'm missing. He came straight forward with that same style, and I know that style.
They said
what about Pacquiao versus Pitbull?
I got Pacquiao in that one. And that fight right there, that's a bad matchup right there for Pitbull.
That style is tailor-made for Pacquiao, B.
That's a bad matchup for Cruz. For sure.
What about Baby Bull? Remember Juan Diaz, Baby Bull? He had that straight come forward style. Baby Bull versus
Marquez beat the shit out of him in that second fight.
Yo, fucked him up. Caught him with the uppercut, laid him out. He came in there with no respect. Talking about some, he the real Mexican. Marquez ain't this. Marquez ain't that. Marquez put him right on his ass.
Nigga was like Tex-Mex, Mexican American. What they say? Pacquiao wins by TKO unanimous decision against. Why I say Pitbull Cotto? Do I keep putting Cotto in? Yeah, but that's how you know I'm fucking drinking too much.
Cotto, that dude though, man. It's the reason you put him in there.
Yeah, but Cotto already lost.
Cotto versus what about Cotto versus Duran?
Let me go. I'm trying to get Pitbull Cruz. Oh no, I am putting Cruz, but they keep saying Cotto.
That's a sign.
Yeah, they said Cotto again. I'm not even saying Cotto. I definitely wrote Cruz this time. Let's show Isaac Cruz versus Pacquiao. This shit is that's how I know this shit
might be a massacre, bro.
I'm telling you, that shit tailor made for Pacquiao. Pacquiao destroys him. Pacquiao versus Curacue wins late TKO or wide decision. Yeah. He might actually not stop Cruz, but it's gonna be a landslide victory. He's gonna get a lot. He's gonna be the most punishment he get. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you said Duran versus Cotto. Let's see. Duran versus Cotto. Who you got?
I'm a fan of Cotto. I gotta go with Cotto. I'm just a fan of Miguel Cotto. I'm sorry.
It says Duran wins by late decision or close stoppage, but I'm going to go with Cotto as well. I think Cotto. I like Cotto. I actually think Cotto stops Duran late.
Mm-hmm.
People
Cotto
probably go.
he can hit.
People gonna go crazy. People gonna go crazy in the comments for what we said. But Cotto's probably gonna get hurt early. But I think he comes back and gets the late stoppage or get the decision. Because they're going to fight. They're going to fight.
Fact.
It's not going to be
Cotto
like
gonna let his hands go.
Yeah,
he gonna let his hands go.
And if we were going to talk about if one of them was going to box, I think Cotto might have the edge. If we got Emmanuel Stewart in the corner,
on the outside,
if we got Emmanuel Stewart in this corner, you know what I'm saying? Again,
that's a fact. Cotto all day. I got Cotto all day, man.
Yeah.
And Cotto, let's not forget he's a jab. He's a counter puncher as well. He got some sneaky uppercuts too. But yo,
hell yeah. But
thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
do your thing, man.
Oh, I was like, you do the closeout. Yeah, do your thing, bro.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all love the show tonight. We're just always trying to keep it real. As you can see, me and my brother, we do have disagreements, but at the end of the day, it's nothing but love and respect between us too. Sometimes, we have to agree to disagree. Sometimes we just don't agree. But I hope y'all really enjoyed the show tonight. If y'all have any questions, please tune in. Again, like and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And again, this is a place where your facts are appreciated and your opinions are appreciated as well. Tune in next week, 9 o'clock. Definitely gonna figure out that A and B sample with these blood tests. We're definitely gonna figure that out on next week's show. Gotti.
All right, yeah. Like he said, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all in the comment that interact with us. Obviously, you see we interact with y'all on the show live and shit like that. Kid Manila. Appreciate you and the whole Filipino tribe. I want to go out there now just because of you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, we always want guests to pop up on the show. And I see that Kim Manila just said Duran versus Pernell Whitaker. We've done this before. Pernell Whitaker wins on ChatGPT, and we got Pernell Whitaker as well.
That's a fact.
All right, yeah. But anyway, we out of here, man. Like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok.
God bless.
Instagram, we don't really put much out on there. I gotta fucking damn set that shit up more. But other than that, follow us on TikTok. We live on there. Holla at us. We out of here.